Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel and I will talk about the excessive consumerism today and with SPRE method. As you know, SPRE method occur from four parts: situation, problem, evaluation and response. I will talk about this subject. Let's start. Excessive consumerism means consuming anything more than the necessary. It could be food, clothes, water, money. Also, it can be time. Um, Let me give an example of excessive consumerism. For example, every person needs to get 2000 calories per day. But some people are getting the 5000 calories per day. It is an example of excessive consumerism. But excessive consumerism has a lot of branch. It is not related to food. For example, clothes. Some people have too many clothes, shirts, pants, dress. Actually, I am not against it, but it is also an example of excessive consumerism. Excessive consumption is more common in Western countries, especially in America and Europe countries is very common. And it is obvious that today one of the biggest problem is excessive consumerism. Excessive consumption brings us to many problems. For example, excessive consumerism of food is leads to obesity. And today, the number of people with obesity is very high, and it is getting bigger and bigger. About 40% of USA population is obesity. It is terrible statistic. And in addition, this excessive consumerism has a lot of other poor results. For example, poor and hunger and poverty in African countries. The African countries is reason of the excessive consumerism in uh, Europe countries and America. And unfortunately, today there is not a government policy or any laws, any rules for this subject. Absolutely, we have to solve this problem. For example, the government prepare some conception laws and rules for this subject. Therefore, they set a limit for shopping and excessive consumption. And also, I think people should be more educated. But how scientists and specialist doctors and the other specialists, of course, can explain the damage of the excessive consumerism to the public. And in addition, excessive consumerism is very common in Islamic countries. However, there is a verse in the Quran for this subject, for this excessive consumerism. Surah Araf, verse 31st verse says that and eat and drink, but be not excessive. Such a like details and the other things must be explained to the public. And as I said, the government must set a limit for consumption and shopping. With these limit rules and laws, Some people may be uncomfortable, yes, we know it. But with these laws and rules, we will prevent obesity and the other illnesses and other bad results. For example, poverty in African countries. We will prevent it, and we will prevent the obesity in the world. In the future, there will be more fair, more equal consumption in the world. In addition, people will also be healthier with this limit. Thanks for listening. See you next video.